They may lose everything they had. They may start from zero and rebirth from the hush like the phoenix is doing. They will pass through a lot of economic issues personally. Broken heart sometimes, emotional intensity, some mental issues, and finally will pursue their goals. This is a group of North Node in Scorpio. I'm going to speak about three groups of people that are now, as we are 2018, are between the age of 58 to 60, are between 41, 42 to 43, and the last group that are going to probably get some tools from this talk, born between 94 to 95, means that they are between 23 to 25. What is North Node in Scorpio and how is it going to influence on your life is going to be the topic of today. The mature part of this group, those that born between 56 to 58, probably already pretty much familiar with the losses and with the transformation that North Node in Scorpio asked them to do. Changes are happening without our permission. And the youngest group of them actually should be alerted because they are still influenced by their past life patterns, means Taurus. The opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. So when we are speaking about North Node in Scorpio, means that the South Node is in Taurus, and South Node is the representative of where we came from. We all are living here on a train. And the train has a node that we are obliged to pursue, to achieve in the end of this life. Every person has a node, like on the blockchain, and has a transaction direction where you should become, where you should arrive in order to be complete, fulfilled, and happy. As North Node in Scorpio means the person arrived from Taurus, a lot of wealthy circumstances. It all was about having routine, stability, relationship, nurturing your family, nurturing yourself, and having all what you needed without a need to do any spatial change or what people need to develop in themselves, courage, to go into the spiritual realm, investigation, go into astrology, into metaphysical aspect of the economy. The important change here is to move between the pole of what is security to confidence. What an interesting pole to develop. And what is it? We consider to value security like money. The more I have, the best I secure. The more money, the more houses, the more cars I hold, I feel safe and very connected or very nurtured or fulfilled. But this is not the matter anymore. People in North Node Scorpio would be pretty much rich than the average until the age of 30, sometimes 37, but then something will happen. A crash, something that could be triggered by any emotional issue or any story in life, be challenged pretty much with all what had to do with security, and to start doing his own action, risk, investigation in order to fulfill himself. I didn't speak so far on the mid group, those between 41 to 43. I'm among this group, and this is already the taking in this transformation, because the target here, the purpose here is to learn confident. And confidence is something that has to see only with emotional stability. Whatever will be, I will be okay. because I know where the money is. I know how the money works. I know how to produce money. I have the knowledge. Scorpio doesn't need to hold the money in his hands or in his pockets or in his banks. Scorpio is enough to him to know, I know where is my gold. This is in the cave, even that is not right now with me. I don't need to show everybody that I have this wealth around me, but I know how to use the money according to my needs. So in order and in all this transformation, the person from being able to know the other pole of not having nothing, this why or how life will create such an event of losing everything, of a real financial crisis of a person in order to start from zero and to enable the sole purpose, seeing what is real stability, what is real security. That is all starts in ourselves. And whatever the person would do, if it will pursue what actually worked in past lives, the person would feel very unfulfilled. All what he needs to do is to learn being Scorpio, to learn being deep, to do investigations into going into the target of what actually is hidden. So using like astrofinance or astrology or any metaphysical or abstractical knowledge in order to even channel money or understand stability or security would be very beneficial in this life. This is an additional information giving you some sign of tools. The North Node is the purpose of our soul and explains from where we came from and why and what will bring us happiness and why we are experiencing what we are experiencing, because all came to educate us to become a better and different than what we have been before. As from May 2018, Uranus entered Taurus, gradually is going to do to all this group, those that born between 56 to 58, between 75 to 76, and those young groups that born between 94 to 95. During the next 7 years, the Uranus will shake the South Node in Taurus and will enable us even to be more innovative, more into achieving our goals that are pretty much to create our desire, making truth, passion, not forcing any sort of routine, any sort of relationship to work or to go ahead without being really well happy or satisfied with it. But in order to change, in order to move forward, in order to accomplish your needs, even with less money. This is our lifetime to take opportunities on through investigation, finding our passion. So every person has a different North Node, and this is a very important call for each one to know his own North Node direction in order to know what and why he is passing what he does now. As we are having 12 houses, each house is reflecting different field of life. So it also could give us extra information to understand in what method the change and the courage should be applied, how the changes should be manifested on what field of life. And it will also enable to a person to fine-tune more of his actions and feelings. So until the next, be well, peopleknowing.net. Thumbs up if you find it interesting, and I'll see you next.